Sorry, yes, we were talking about charging by conduction, and we said it is just when you bring two things in contact, a rod, like a rod and a sphere, and you just bring them in contact like this, then charge flows out of one into the other. That is charging by conduction, okay? This is by conduction, where things will become in contact, then charge will flow out of one into the other. Then charging by induction, it is when you bring one close to the other, and then you earth this one, you connect it to the ground, okay? You connect it to the ground, and then you have charge flow out of it into the ground. This is by induction. There is no contact, okay? Then, so what happens is, if you charge by conduction, you have negative charge flowing into this. So at the end of the day, when you remove your rod, this sphere will remain negatively charged. So it will remain having the same charge as the object that charged it, okay? Now, in induction, if you come with something which is negatively charged, you have negative flowing out using this. And when you take this away, you're going to remain with a sphere that is positively charged because the negative particles have left. So when you charge by induction, the object that has been charged will end up having a charge that is opposite to that of the charging object. Okay, that is what you should know. And now let's get to answer these questions. So friction, we heard about it, conduction and induction. Nothing complicated there. Let's answer questions now. All right, so what is the first question and how are we going to answer it? Let me see if we can. I like this crane. Okay, so let me increase the size a little bit. Choose blue. Which one? I'm enjoying this, right? Done. All right, so it says now, three pith balls are suspended, blah, blah, blah. Various objects are rubbed against each other. What is happening here? This is charging by friction. So we know that when you rub two objects against each other, one will end up being positive, the other negative. For example, here we have nylon against silk. Nylon is a rod. Silk is a cloth. So if you rub them together, you're going to have electrons come out of the rod, the nylon rod, go to the silk cloth. So the silk will become negatively charged, then the nylon will remain positive because it would have lost electrons. So here is what happens. And you can see that the nylon rod and the silk cloth have different charges at the end of the day. Now here they said glass against polyester, blah, 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 blah. So we rub objects against each other. Now we have nylon, which is positively charged, silk, which is negative, whatever. So here, and each of the pith balls is charged by touching them. This is conduction. So we are going to then do conduction, touching them with one of these objects. We don't know which one. We don't know, are we going to touch them with the nylon, which is positive, or with the silk, which is negative? We don't know. So we're going to charge by conduction, but with one of these objects. Now here they said it is found that pith balls 1 and 2 repel each other, and that pith balls 2 and 3 repel each other. From this, what can you conclude about the signs of the charge? So if they repel each other, then they have like charges. So here you can say pith ball, and they said explain. You see, they said why. So you can say here pith ball 2 and 3. Pith ball 2 and 3 have like charges because they repel. Because they repel. Okay? You can now come and say pith ball 1, pith ball 2 also has the same charge as pith ball 2 as they repel. Okay, so you can say pith ball 1, pith ball 2 also has the same charge as pith ball 1, as they repel each other. So you can now say therefore you can say pith balls 1 and 3 will have the same charge, okay? The same charge as they both repel pith ball 2, okay? Both of them repel pith ball 2, so they definitely have the same charge as pith ball 2. So that means they will have the same charge as each other, because if they are repelling pith ball 2, that means they have the same charge as pith ball 2, and both of them are doing it, so both of them will have the same charge. So, okay, that was a whole lot of stuff. It's just coming from like charges repel. That's basically what they were testing, if you know that. Now, And we can have number 2, which I think I'll do in the next video. Goodbye for now. Okay.